Hi y'all. Okay, so today I want to talk to y'all about divining. Um, there are so many ways to divine, and also so many ways to communicate with the universe, spirits, and all that good stuff. Some people use Ouija boards, spirit boards, pendulums. Some people use tarot cards. Some people use scrying bowls, scrying mirrors, meditation, so many different ways. But I'm going to share my method, okay, that I use. So my method that I use personally is either divining in darkness or a scrying mirror, because a scrying mirror is almost the same as looking into darkness. So here is my scrying mirror, and you know, you can light your candle, get your scrying mirror, get into a dark room, and first of all, this is what I like to do. Get a piece of paper and write down some questions that you have or that you want answered, or a situation that you want clarity on, or something like that. If you're wanting answers. If not, then just go with what comes to you during the divining. Me, I like to ask questions just to make sure that it's on point. So you can make some test questions and then see what happens naturally after that. So some test questions that I use, you know, are whatever, you know, I don't know, make up something that you know the answer to already. But this is how you divine. You ask the question, and then you close your eyes or look into the scrying mirror. Whatever symbols, colors, numbers, or you know, vision or something or person that you see, write it down what it is. Like, some people might see a floating blue triangle, or some people might see a balloon, or some people might see the number 2 in yellow. And so you write all this down, what you're seeing, and then you go and get your symbolism book, or you can go online and type in symbolic meaning of, you know, the color yellow, or the number 2, or the blue triangle, or just the color blue, and then what the triangle means, and then you fit it all together and you try to make sense of it according to the question that you asked. So because the universe speaks in symbols and in codes, and it's not going to give you and also images, so it's not going to give you precise things until you start practicing learning these symbols and how to communicate and how things come across in divining. So after you you know, decode the symbols and the visions that you saw, and you'll see that it makes perfect sense to what's going on right now in your life, or answers a question that you asked. And once you start doing this and building up your confidence doing this, you will be able to understand that you can also use this method to manifest. And I've done a video already how to manifest with darkness, or in dark energy. And it's the same exact thing. Instead of divining and looking for symbols, you actually mentally create the symbols in your mind that you want, you know, to come into fruition, or visions. Like, you know, you see yourself with the person that you want, and you make sure that they have on a certain color that means something specifically in your vision in the darkness, because you're communicating with, you know, the dark energy and the dark matter in the universe as to what you want to happen. So you have to also communicate with alchemy, with symbols, with visions. Okay, words are great, but they get to be non-specific or too specific, and then we end up getting disappointed. Sorry y'all, I gotta close this because there's someone decided it's a good time to mow their yard. So yes, try that out. Use your scrying mirror to actually, you know, get used to the darkness. This is like, a lot of people write on my comments that they're afraid of darkness, and they're grown women and grown men and they're afraid of darkness. Start by using a scrying mirror and looking into that darkness. This will help you to not be so afraid of darkness. And when you figure out that when you're surrounded by total darkness, that you'll see larger visions, more precise visions, that you'll see more extravagant things, more you know, symbols, because you have more space to work with. So yeah, if you're afraid of the darkness, start off with a scrying mirror or a scrying bowl. Just get like a black bowl, fill it with water. If you don't have a scrying mirror, I do have a tutorial on how to make one. It's super easy. Just take a picture frame and paint the back of it black, and put maybe like a black piece of cardboard behind it, just to, you know, so there's no spots that are see-through. And that's basically it. You don't have to use a black frame, but I do, just to intensify the darkness of it. Yeah, I got this frame probably from Ross or something like that for $4. Got some black paint or some nail polish and a black piece of cardboard, and that was it. Okay, so yes, try divining in the darkness or in a scrying mirror. Decode the symbols that you see, the visions that you see. It's kind of almost like interpreting a dream. When people interpret dreams, they look for the big symbols, and the big symbols translate into something. So look for the big symbols, look for the colors, look for the numbers, look for the visions, look for the type of people you see and what they mean to you. And you will get, you know, answers to your divination. So just try to practice that with like small things. Start off small. Always start off small and build your way up, build your confidence up, because a lot of people just start off like trying to figure out something so complex and so hard that they get discouraged because, you know, it's not working for them. Start off small. You know, you don't start a job at the top of the company. You start from an entry level. So a lot of people a lot of people get frustrated with manifesting and doing spells because they aim too high the first few times. Okay, you got to build your confidence in your magic. You have to build your confidence in your divining. You have to build your, come on, Rick. The dog just walked in. You have to build your confidence in your abilities first, okay? Because that is what helps you to attract, you know, what you want to know, what you want to happen, what you want in your life. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will, if you have any questions, I will answer them in the comments, so just go ahead and ask. I have been getting a lot of questions on, you know, teaching and, you know, giving stuff for newbies, newbie practitioners to the craft, and I really wish that I could. I really wish that I had the patience to teach. I try to use my videos to teach. I don't do one-on-one teaching because there's so much knowledge. There's so much knowledge to convey, and half of it you can't be taught. It has to be experienced. So I will point you in the right direction. I will give you books. I will give you experiences that you must go through. I can't teach it because it really can't be taught. It has to be experienced. It's a journey. Okay, I can't give you your journey. You have to experience your journey. And there are countless books on entry to the craft that you can get free online. There's PDFs everywhere on Facebook, in certain groups. And like, I have kids, I have an online business, I'm married, so I really do not have time to teach. So that's why I do the videos and try to point people in the right direction. Sorry y'all, my kids were like having too much fun. I had to close my door. Okay. So yeah, I don't really teach people one-on-one because it's more of a self-discovery, and I want them to get the full, you know, journey of this path. So I can't teach you, it has to be experienced. But yeah, I will answer the questions in the comments. I will take video suggestions, but I cannot start off by teaching, you know, from, you know, page 1 of, you know, Wicca 101, you know. Those books are out there for the beginners, and it's very important that, you know, you take a book in your hand and you read and you get the meaning of things for yourself. You know, it's not any witch's job to actually teach you. A lot of people will teach you out of the kindness of their heart. Some will teach you for pay, because that is their time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't have the time. That's the whole thing. And I don't have the patience. I could never be a teacher. Because I just, you know, it's kind of hard to kind of go backwards in my mind and try to figure out what people know, what they don't know, if my words are too advanced for them, are they going to understand what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't think I was really created and made to actually take on students. So I'm just being honest about that. There are plenty of witches out there who would love to have a student, who would love to be a mentor, and you can find them in many groups on Facebook. And those witches are very patient, and, you know, they were created to teach one-on-one, but I was not, and I know that. So, you know, sometimes you gotta know your talents and what you're not really super good at. So I thank y'all so much for watching, and I just want to be able to help you by the videos, and to be able to help you by the questions in the comments and answering all your questions. But like I said, there are plenty of witches, and if you're one of those witches, go ahead and put your name and info in the comments for people that are looking for mentors and teachers. I don't mind. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.